Hello everyone, this is David Smith. I'm here at the Develop Conference in Brighton. I'm very pleased to have with me Greg Robinson, the Chief Operating Officer from Connect2Media. Greg, please can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Greg Robinson. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Connect2Media.
And tell us a bit more about Connect2Media.
Connect2Media is a mobile games publisher. We publish on feature phones, smartphones. We do a little bit of DSi work and also iPhone and iPad. We deal mainly with the mobile phone carriers and the primary OEMs around the world, such as Nokia and Samsung and LG.
Maybe tell us something about the games you've been publishing recently.
Yeah, we make a variety of content. We make some casual stuff, sort of board games and solitaire, but we also do some nicer sort of new product development. We've got a game called Arachnodoodle, which we're hoping to sort of restart, which is kind of like an interesting jumping game based around the pachinko mechanism. And then we're also starting to look at more publishing stuff. So we publish for EA in Israel and other mobile publishers in other markets, as well as smaller content partners.
Tell us a bit more about what a Chief Operating Officer does and maybe how you're going to be working with Connect2Media in the first place.
Yeah, so Chief Operating Officer is really kind of the person who sorts out most of the problems on a daily basis. But I run the company on a day-to-day basis, so I take care of its publishing arm, licensing, new product development, production, the studio functions all reporting to me, as well as kind of having a hand in sales and marketing. It's really going wherever you need to go. It's quite a wide role. It's sort of it's the essential thing that kind of goes across that level of the company to make sure everything happens on time and to plan.
How did you come to work in Connect2Media in the first place? What's your background?
My background, I actually started working for a bank. I used to work for HSBC. I was a project and change manager for a division of theirs called First Direct, based in Leeds. And that kind of was the background that I came from. It worked on new media projects, setting up internet banking, doing text message banking, and really kind of getting into how the bank would organise and deliver its digital strategy. And oddly, one day I got a bit fed up with banking, and a headhunter called me and said, had I thought about working in the games industry, which I hadn't, but it sounded an interesting deal. And about 3 months later, I was working for a company called iPhone based in Manchester back in 2001, and ended up at Connect2Media just through a series of sort of upward movements through the games industry.
I know that you're based in Manchester in the northwest. Tell us a bit more about the game scene in the northwest.
The northwest game scene, it's changed considerably really since the turn of since 2000 when I came into it. It's not as obvious as it was. A lot of the big studios have relocated, concentrating in other areas. But that's left quite a healthy independent developer scene. We've got a number of sort of 4 or 5 man or person sized companies that tend to produce quite specialized games that are very high quality. I think the production standards in the Northwest are very, very high. The level of expertise and knowledge is extremely high as well. So whilst it's not as big and as obvious as it once was, I think it is still quite vibrant.
Fantastic. I know that Connect2Media are running some quite interesting recruiting events. Tell us a little bit more about your Mobile Monday.
So we set up Mobile Monday Manchester, which is really more of an interest group of those people who are in the mobile and game scene in the Northwest. So it's based in central Manchester, runs on the second Monday of every month. It's really about just come and get involved. I mean, there's so much good stuff that goes on that doesn't really get PR, because a lot of the people who do it don't run active PR programs. So we're setting up an audience, people can come along and tell them the good things that they're doing. But essentially, get involved, make it your own scene is the principle.
How do they find out about these events?
There's a website, sorry. I think it's Momo Manchester or something like that. But you can go onto the Mobile Monday big website and you'll find our chapter.
Fantastic. And finally, Greg, what advice would you give a
go for enthusiasm. I mean, when we do interview, you see so many people, and that they come along for the job, but they don't, I think, come along quite mentally prepared for what the job is. We're a highly professional company. I think people misunderstand what the games industry is. The games industry is a multi-billion-pound enterprise in the UK alone, and it's highly professional. But we're not looking for people really who are looking to escape from the real world. Yes, it's fun, and it's a lot of fun, and it certainly beats working in a bank. But what I've got to say is that we demand the highest professionalism. We deal with huge project budgets, high development times and costs, and we can't afford to be anything less than utterly professional. So come along, be enthusiastic, make a difference in your presentation to people. If you come across as enthusiastic, professional, and have a love for the subject, then I think you do tend to stand out from everyone else.
Greg Robinson, COO at Connect2Media.